Guys, what is going on? My name is Ollie Ward and welcome back to another video on the Ollie Ward channel. Today, as you can tell from the title, it's not Leeds United transfer news, it is my Premier League table predictions for the 21-22 season. It's a bit late, I know the Premier League starts tonight, but it's fine. Better late than ever. I'm going to give you my table predictions for this upcoming season. Before we start this video, if you are new around here, be sure to subscribe right now, smash a like and also comment where you think your team's going to finish. Also, give me the top 4 and the bottom 3. I want to know what you guys are saying in the comments down below. Let's try and smash 100 likes on this video, guys. Without further ado, let's get into the predictions. I'm going to start off at 20th and work my way up to first, the winners. Right, yeah, okay, so let's start with the bottom 20th. Who do I believe it's going to be? I think it's going to be Watford, okay? I believe they're one of the weaker teams in the league. Also, I don't know too much about them, so it could be a harsh judgment, but I actually think it's harder to predict the bottom 3 than it is the top 4 this season. No offense to Watford, they could actually have a decent little season, but when I look at the 20 teams, I do believe they are one of the weaker sides, and I do believe Watford will finish 20th and go straight back down. Apologies, Watford fans. In 19th position, I've gone for Norwich. Again, I do believe they are one of the weaker sides. I actually think they'll do okay in terms of performance-wise. I think teams around them, though, will do better. Wendy leaving is definitely a big miss for Norwich, but I don't actually think Norwich's transfer window has been that bad. Again, it's just teams around them I think will do better than Norwich, and I think they will go straight back down. And the last team to get relegated, finishing 18th, I'm actually going to go for Southampton. A lot of people have put Southampton down there. I think it's very hard to pick this season. I couldn't tell you who actually is going to get relegated, but I maybe think it's going to be Southampton. I think they're losing a lot of players and not replacing them, aka Danny Ings, Ryan Bertrand. It looks like Vestergaard's on his way out as well. I believe Southampton are going to struggle, but they might survive. But if I had to put a team to go down this season, I'm going to go Southampton. In 17th position, just staying up, I've gone with Newcastle. I believe it's going to be a battle between Southampton and Newcastle this season for that 18th spot. I think the signing of Joe Willock will keep Newcastle up. Newcastle don't look too good. Steve Bruce in charge. Their squad depth is not very good, but like I said, I believe it's going to be a battle between Southampton and Newcastle, but I'm going to go for Newcastle in 17th place. In 16th, I've gone for Burnley. A lot of people, again, are putting Burnley to go down, including my dad, Papa Ward. He thinks Burnley are on their way down. I believe that Sean Dyche will keep them up, though, but if McNeil does go, that is a big blow for Burnley, and maybe they could see the drop. Like I said, it's harder to predict the bottom 3 than is the top 4 this season. Any of these teams could go down. In 15th position, I've gone for Crystal Palace. They've made quite a few signings, but I think the reason they won't have a mad season is because of Patrick Vieira. I don't see him doing too well at Crystal Palace, and I do believe he could be one of the first managers to get sacked this season. Again, I think Crystal Palace's squad depth is actually not very good at all. A lot of players are leaving. They haven't replaced them with a lot of good players. Obviously, you've got Eze, Zaha. You know, these players can keep Crystal Palace up, but I do think at the start they'll look like very bad and then they'll improve to stay up and have a decent season in 15th. In 14th, I've gone for Brentford. I believe Brentford could have a very good first season and will upset a few big teams. I think the way they played in the Championship was very good. They're very good on the eye. They remind me a bit of Leeds United. Not as good, obviously, but you know, they're a decent little team. And if Ivan Toney's banging in the goals like he has in previous divisions, I don't see why Brentford can't finish a little bit higher. But this prediction could go completely opposite. They could be rock bottom come May. You know, I don't know with this prediction, but I'm going to back Brentford. I'm going to say they're going to finish 14th. In 13th, I've gone for Wolves. They have no real striker options if Raul Jimenez is not back to his very best. Personally, for years, I thought Jimenez was carrying them, and look, I don't know how Wolves are going to do this season. I believe Wolves are another team that just don't have the squad depth to compete going forward. I think for a few seasons now we might see Wolves as a mid-table team. I don't see them going as far as getting relegated, but I don't really see them pushing for Europe anymore, especially as Nuno's left. But who knows, I could be completely wrong. They might have an amazing season. They'll still probably double Leeds like they did last season. Now we're in the top 12, and I've gone for 12th. I've gone for Brighton. I do believe Brighton will shock a few teams this season. I don't believe we should write them off straight away. I don't think they'll do amazing, but I don't think they'll be down in the relegation zone. I personally believe they're going to be a decent little mid-table side. And for Brighton, I believe 12th is a very good season. Graham Potter, for me, is a very good manager, and if he gets them playing Potter ball, okay, they could have a very good season. So I'm going to put Brighton in 12th. In 11th, I've put West Ham. Okay, this is a bit of a meh one. West Ham, when they had European football before, actually fell off the next season. I personally believe they will do that again. I think the fans returning for West Ham actually actually won't help, because you know West Ham fans are ultras. If their team aren't playing very well, the fans will let them know. If they do finish 11th, I do not see Rice there at the end of the season, but who knows? They could do something else. I think European football will play a big toll in West Ham's season, so I'm going to put them 11th. I do apologise, West Ham fans. In 10th position, I've gone with Everton, the Toffees. I think a big factor is the fans will struggle to get behind Rafa Benitez. Obviously, as Rafa Benitez used to be Liverpool manager, some Everton fans didn't even want him in the club at all. But if he starts putting a few performances, results together, obviously the fans will get behind them, and that will help their season. I just think some of their signings have been very weird. You know, getting in the likes of Andros Townsend, I think they got Damari Gray as well. I don't think that's a team showing they want to push forward. Who knows? What do I know? I'm just a YouTuber. I don't know what Rafa Benitez is thinking, but personally, I'm going to go with the Toffees, aka Everton, finishing 10th. And a decent little season. I just realised for the whole video, the Leeds badge was backwards. So if you noticed that, then you're a true Leeds fan. I don't know. Anyway, let's get on with the predictions. In 9th place, I have gone for my boys, Leeds United. I believe we'll have a good season again. Defensively, we will look better, but our squad depth is very worrying. I, for one, believe Leeds United's transfer window is not over yet. Fair enough, it's not over yet. I believe it's been quite disappointing, only replacing Alioski for Junior Firpo, which is definitely an upgrade, but I do believe we need some more first-team players. We could do better than 9th. We could do worse than 9th. I also believe Brentford, I don't think he'll score 18 goals again this season. I think he'll have a decent season, but he won't hit them heights again. But he could do. He could prove me wrong. In 8th position, I've gone for Aston Villa. Aston Villa have made some brilliant signings. Emi Buendia, Danny Ings. I believe we're going to see a Danny Ings masterclass this season. But the big question is, how will Aston Villa cope without Jack Grealish? I believe they'll cope just fine. Emi Buendia is a fantastic player. When fit, I don't believe he's playing the first game of the season, but when he is back, he's going to be brilliant. Feeding in them goals to Danny Ings. They've got Bailey. They've got Ollie Watkins. They're going to be decent. Aston Villa can definitely push for a Europe spot, but I am going to go for Aston Villa in 8th position. In 7th position now, I'm going to go for Tottenham Hotspurs. First of all, if Kane goes, it's going to be a very long season for Spurs. Another reason I don't believe Spurs will do as well, I'm not a massive fan of Nuno. I know for years he done well with Wolves, but I think Tottenham is a step up for him, and I don't know if he can deal with it. I think a lot of it does depend if Kane goes or not. If he goes to Man City or if he stays at Spurs, I do believe that'll be a big factor in Spurs' season. If he stays, they can maybe push on a bit, but at the moment, I'm going to put Spurs in 7th. In 6th position, I've gone for the Gunners. I've gone for Arsenal. I think Ben White is a brilliant signing for Arsenal. 50 million, maybe a bit too much, but it is English tax. One thing that I believe Arsenal are missing a bit is a striker. I know Aubameyang and Lacazette are there, getting a bit older, they're getting a bit finished. I don't know, but I believe they need to bring in a big striker, a big name they need to bring in, but I don't know. They might just stick with Uber for another season. I think we're going to see real improvement in Arsenal over the next couple of seasons under Mikel Arteta. They do need to bring a few faces in, but I think 6th for Arsenal will be just nice. I think they'll take that. In 5th position, I've gone for Leicester, just missing out on Champions League football again. I think they'll have another good season, beating top teams, but also failing against little teams, maybe picking up a point when they should be getting 3. They've made a good couple of signings. Ryan Bertrand is a very good left back to have in your side. I always think he's been kind of under the radar as actually quite an underrated left back. Daka, I think Daka's a very good signing for Leicester. Looks quick as shit, this bloke. He looks very good, but I do believe Leicester will miss out on Champions League football and finish 5th again. Right, and now we are getting into the top 4, and I believe who's finishing 4th is Manchester United. They've made very good signings. Varane, Sancho, you know, they're looking decent. I'd be lying to you if you said I wasn't worried for tomorrow's game. I am, okay? We might win. We most likely will not, though. They really could push for the title this season, but I do believe teams above them are just a little bit better. Again, I think Manchester United are one of them teams that when you need the 3 points, they maybe will pick up a point here and there. I just do believe that the likes of Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool will be just a little bit better for them, but they could finish higher, maybe like a 2nd. I don't know, but I'm going to go with Manchester United finishing 4th. So we've got 3 teams left, and in 3rd position, I'm going for Liverpool. I think this season we'll really start to see Liverpool looking back to their best. Van Dijk at the back will help. Obviously, Robertson's picked up a bit of a knock at the moment. I think Trent will look decent this season, and my money is on Mo Salah getting the golden boot this season. I think he'll have another brilliant season, but I do believe they will just miss out on the title because they're just getting back to being the Liverpool again. So for me, Liverpool are going to finish third, but again, they could do better, they could do worse, but I do believe Liverpool will finish third. Two teams left now, and in second position, I've gone for Chelsea. Chelsea have the best defensive record in Europe since Thomas Tuchel has taken over. And now they've got a solid number 9 in Lukaku. I don't see a lot of teams stopping Chelsea. I think Chelsea will be very good this season. I do see them challenging for that title. Chelsea, for me, look very good and will be very good to watch this season. But in first place, retaining the title for me is Man City. Yes, it's a bit of a boring prediction, but I just believe they're too good. Someone is going to have to do an absolute madness to beat Man City this season to that title, aka Chelsea, Liverpool, or Man United could do that. Maybe give them a couple of hard games, maybe throw them off, maybe get a point here and there, but I do believe Man City are too good and will win the league again. Obviously, the signing of Jack Grealish has been absolutely brilliant. Is he too different to the players in the side? No, but I do believe he will get assists, goals here and there. He's not going to be their standout man, which he was at Villa, but I don't know. He's a very good signing. Come on, it's fucking Jack Grealish, Ollie. If they do somehow get Harry Kane, yeah, the season's over in December. Man City have done it. But yeah, I'm going to say Man City will retain the Premier League once again. So guys, I hope you did enjoy these Premier League predictions for the 21-22 season. If you did enjoy this video, please do smash that like button. Let's try and smash 100 likes on this video. Also subscribe if you are new and comment your predictions down below. Your top 4 and your bottom 3, or just do the whole thing. Whatever you want to do, let me know in the comments down below. I will be covering all Leeds United content this season. If it's a stream, a vlog, or just a match reaction, you will get every game. I will somehow react over it. So for tomorrow's game against Manchester United, it will be a vlog out tomorrow evening after hopefully we have beaten Manchester United. But realistically, it's another 6-0 incoming. Without further ado, I've been Ollie Ward. You guys have been excellent. I hope you did enjoy my Premier League predictions, and I'll catch you next time. Cheery. Oh.